Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Hold on. First of all, welcome back to another edition of Serving It Up with your girl, Miss Faye Marie. Today we are going to be in the kitchen trying something. As y'all can see right here, I got my mixer out. Let me tell you, this girl ain't been out in probably 7 years since we moved from the last house we was in. And my husband always makes fun of me about how this thing is just collecting dust. I done cleaned it off real well and stuff, so he'll see it when he sees this video, because it was dusty and it looked like it had a matte finish over and everything. Your girl don't bake that much, y'all. I'm sorry, I just don't. I cook. I love cooking savory foods. Sweet things is just really not my forte. The sugar, the precision and stuff. I'm a cook. I'm a caterer. That's what I do. So a lot of my stuff comes from just feeling it. Like they said, let the ancestors tell you how much to put in, how much to take out and stuff. But when it comes to baking, you got to be pretty precise on baking. But today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all the friends, family, viewers, and lovers. And Valentine's Day just ain't for your loved ones, your spouse and stuff. Call your people, call your mom, call your dad, call your sisters and cousins, or your close friend. Tell them Happy Valentine's Day. It's for the ones you love, not just for couples. So, but anyway, so today, this year, me and my honey, I told him I didn't want anything. We are in the process of trying to get some acres, behind us that start as a homestead and stuff. So we got other things that we're focusing on right now. So I want to cut the gifts out. But he was so sweet. If y'all didn't know, he's a music engineer. So we have our own music studio in home. And he went down there and wrote the prettiest song, made the prettiest R&B song, love song ever, really. It was really touching. So he always finds a way to put a smile on my face, even if we're not exchanging gifts or anything. He finds a way to do that. And it was really, really thoughtful. So y'all probably be hearing there in the background later on in this video, because it's not copyrighted yet. So I can play that one, I believe, in this video. So y'all may be listening to my honey try to do his R&B thing. He's a rapper, and so he's auto-tuned the love song and sung a love song. Cutest thing ever. So anyways, we got our coffee. Salute to you guys. And what I want to try to do for him, because he likes to take a snack out on his way to work in the morning, every morning, and I don't have any in here. So I want to try to make some donuts. And I looked up a Krispy Kreme copycat donut, and hopefully, I don't know. We're going to see if we can do it. If we can do it, this video will be out. If it's an epic fail, y'all wouldn't never even seen this anyways. Never know I even attempted it. Or I may put it out because I like to do the failures too. No, I think we'll still put it out if it's an epic fail. Y'all need to see the real, and that's what we're about here. So anyway, so we're going to attempt to do some Krispy Kreme donuts. I was inspired by a guy that on YouTube that I watched. And I don't know if any of you guys watch it, but you really need to check out his channel because it's really good. It's called Smoking and Grilling with AB. Absolutely love that channel, and he did some Krispy Kreme copycats, and they look really delicious. So I didn't go directly by his. I think his is pretty much similar to the recipe that I'm trying, so it had all the same ingredients. So yeah, so it's pretty much he may have actually gotten it from this one, who knows. But anyways, but Smoking and Grilling with AB, and I will hashtag his channel down there too, because I absolutely love that guy. Just reminds you of an uncle, got all the wisdom for you, the one that's on the grill telling you to back up, wait a minute, it ain't done yet. Absolutely love that guy. So anyways, let me get a sip of this coffee. I don't want to keep talking too much, because this has to do 2 rises. The first one, after I make the dough, I gotta let it sit for like an hour and a half. So gotta be set for an hour, and then when I cut out the donuts, then they need to sit for about 45 minutes. So we're getting started on this early, and we need to think about dinner too. So while we're doing this and while it's rising and I get some clothes on, we'll be thinking about dinner. I don't know if I'm gonna cook. It seems like I should cook. It is Valentine's Day. You know, make my baby a steak dinner or something. Make us something nice, but we just had steak. Well, yeah, we had a piece of steak. He had steak and eggs the other day and stuff. So I don't know if we want to, repeat steak or not. But I'm going to think about that while we're doing this. Let me bring you guys in. Let me tilt this down. In a little bit. Got my baby out. Okay, so this recipe calls for, it says instant yeast, but I only have actively yeast. And I looked it up and I seen that I could use like 25% more active yeast in the mix. And that would, I could substitute the active yeast for the instant yeast. So we're going to try that. Who knows? We're going to try it. I looked up a couple of things of how, if it calls for instant yeast, but you only have active yeast, how you can make it work. And it said use a 25% more of the active yeast, and that should do the job. So that's what we're going to do. So first things first, we're going to get this yeast and let it, mix it in and let it stand in this mixer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right, let's get that going. Oh, and it needs to be mixed in. I'm sorry, guys. It needs to be mixed in with lukewarm water. And when you're trying to activate your yeast, from what I read, because y'all, like I said, I'm not a baker. We're going to do this together. It said that the water needs to be between 110 and 115. So I have my water right here. I have my water right here, and I have my thermometer. So we're going to test this water to see if we're ready. And you guys, this is sitting at 108. So we're going to warm this up just a little second. I think I want it right at, well, 108. Yeah, we're going to warm it up until it at least gets to 110. And that's only going to take two seconds in this microwave. 2 seconds. And we should be achieving the water that we want. Okay, so we are there. So let's get this thing started. That's one. That's two. And then it called for 2, but I'm going to put a little bit more in there because it said, since I have active yeast, to put just 25% more in there. So that looks like it's about 25% of that packet. I'm going to give it a stir. And we're going to let this sit for 5 minutes. You say, your yeast is alive when it's foamy. Some of you probably already know this and praying for me. Some of you are probably bakers and are praying for me. All right. That is step 1. So we'll wait 5 minutes and I'll get all the other ingredients together and we'll see what we're working with. It's been 5 minutes, so we're going to move on to the next steps. So it said, and our yeast is frothy too, so it's alive. Yes. So the next step, it says, in the microwave, in the safe being bowl, heat the milk for 2 minutes, remove and let it cool. We already did that. I've already done that. And so it says add milk, sugar, eggs, butter, shortening or butter, and 2 cups of flour in the bowl of yeast. And look, guys, I don't have my brick. I don't know where any of these attachments are. So we're just going to go with this and hope it works. So we're going to add the milk. Ooh, it's frothy in there. Yes, that yeast is alive. So we're off to a good start. It said add the softened shortening or butter. So that's what we're going to do. Add that. Then it said add sugar, and it calls for half a cup of sugar. So we got our sugar. This is a 1/2 cup. Okay. And it calls for a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon now. Let's get the right one. I'm going to pop this lid on my salt thing. Teaspoon of salt. Then it calls for, what's the next step? Add milk, sugar, salt, eggs, and shortening. So I have my eggs, and I'm going to crack them in here first. Got a little milk in them, but that's fine. Just to make sure we don't have no shells in them. That's one. And that's two. Alright, so milk, sugar, salt, egg, shortening, and 2 cups of flour. All-purpose flour. One. And 2. All right, we are off to the races, guys. Okay, it says add that and mix for 2 minutes on medium speed. All right, let's make sure we got that locked in. Start slow. I don't want anything popping up. That's kind of fast. So there we go. Gonna mix that for 2 minutes, and we'll come on back in after that and go on to our next step. So it says mix for 2 minutes and then add the remaining 3 cups of flour and continue mixing dough, scraping the sides. I'm kind of bending down here, y'all. I don't want to keep moving the camera back and forth up. If I had something I could sit up here on my Allen, I wouldn't have to do that. So it is. And then after that, it says place the dough in a large greased bowl, cover loosely with a clean cloth, and let it rise in warm, draft-free place for an hour to 2 hours. Okay, so I put my oven on warm, but I'm getting ready to turn it off now. And I just wanted to create a warm environment for it to rise in because the house is kind of chilly right now in the morning. So I'm getting ready to turn that oven off now. And I'm going to sit my bowl in there. With the dough ball in there, turn that off. We'll sit the dough ball in there and let it just be in there for the 1 to 2 hours. And so I'm still trying to figure out what we're gonna have for dinner, guys. I haven't took anything out yet. Yes, I need to get on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the other 3 cups of flour together. All right, we're at that 2 minute mark. So let's get these other 3 cups added in. It's the hardest thing to do. Uh-oh, mess. This is why I don't food with bacon like that. It's such a messy process too. But that's okay, because we're gonna roll it out on this anyway, so I actually need that flour there. Just didn't need it on my phone. Okay. I'm gonna let that go for a minute. I'm gonna scrape down these sides like it says. I'm following all the rules today, y'all. Uh-oh. Had a little phone call. Sorry for that disturbance. Okay, let's see what we have here. It didn't really form a ball for me, you guys. I think because I don't have that attachment. So we're going to have to work this into a ball ourselves and hope we do it justice by doing that. So let us pray. I'll use some of this flour to get some flour on my hands too. I've seen people do this in baking wars and stuff. So what I'm going to try to do, I've seen this too. I'm going to try to turn this out first onto this. Might be totally messing this up. Who knows? So I'm going to try to turn this out onto this. Try to get you guys a good angle. Y'all can see the consistency I'm working with. I don't know if it's supposed to be this sticky. I'm not really used to working with dough. But we'll see. Won't. There it is. I don't know if I'm supposed to get all this stuff. I don't know if it matters in baking recipes, but I know it's supposed to be precise. So there that is. Look at that sticking to my thing. And that flour on that surface really helped. So I'm going to add a little bit more flour. No, I shouldn't, but I am. But I need to be able to handle this, and this ain't getting handled properly. And my cups were a little small, so I think I can do that. And that was just a tiny bit, just so me to be able to handle this, y'all. Maybe I was supposed to turn it out in my bowl. Who knows? I don't know if this is supposed to be this sticky, you guys. Somebody help me. We have no idea what we're doing. This is really, really sticky. I'm going to put this in this grease bowl like it said and see, because it said form a dough ball, and it's not dough balling. So let's just put this in there. Maybe it's supposed to be this sticky. I have no idea. The few times that I worked with, you know, bread and stuff like that, it wasn't this sticky. So we'll see. That dough ball is not cute at all. It said place dough and cover loosely. Maybe I ain't supposed to do anything with this. It didn't say anything about putting it in a dough ball. I'm just so used to seeing people do that. All right, that's it. We're gonna leave this alone and let it be sticky. We're going to leave this alone, because if anything is wrong with the recipe, it's not going to be because of me. I'm going to follow this to the T, and I don't even know if I messed it up turning it out on this thing right here, but I don't think I did too much to it. But I got to talk to y'all for a minute. I have to do this. Yeah, I just don't understand the stickiness part to it. I mean, it is really sticky, but I'm gonna leave it alone, because I'm not a baking expert, and I have learned to just let things be. Like I said, if it doesn't turn out right, it's not our fault. We did what the recipe said to do, besides putting it on this for a little second. But it says put it in this grease bowl, cover it up, and I'm going to look at the size again, and y'all look at the size too, so we can tell if it rolls or not in the oven. So, cover it up, and we're going to put it someplace warm. All right. I got to get up out of this. I got to see what we're going to have for dinner. I have got to do some cleaning. I'm going to let y'all a little bit into my life. Maybe I'll just let y'all stay propped up here and clean with me. Look at my body, honey. I've been working. Bacon works you to death. But yeah, we got a mess we have to clean up. I'm going to let y'all see inside this. We have a mess. So we're going to Get this in the oven. I'm gonna make sure that it's not too warm. Get this in the oven and then figure out what's for dinner. Get dressed and figure out what's for dinner, or if there's even going to be a dinner. Maybe we'll order a pizza or something. Sounds good to me. You know, look at this mess. I'm doing this much amount of work and stuff that I'm not used to doing. So, they may get pizza for dinner today. And hopefully some good donuts. And we still got to do the glaze, but we're not going to worry about that until it does its final rest for 45 minutes. All right, guys, I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys. So we are back, and I am proud. I just threw something on my head. I didn't feel like doing any hair tonight, so we're not going to worry about that. And so we have gotten our dough. We removed our dough from the oven, and let me show you guys. Boy, have we risen. We have risen. I'm gonna get let me get what's it called? A screenshot, a thumbnail. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm sorry, y'all had to see that part. Maybe I'll cut that out. But anyway, so yeah, the dough has risen beautifully. Beautifully. It's been in there about maybe an hour and a half. So back to this situation. So now it says roll dough out on floured surface. So I'm going to bring you guys down in about 1/4 inch thickness. Cut into donuts using a donut cutter or a cookie cutter. I'm not a baker again. I have none of those things. So we need to be thinking about what we're going to use to shape these donuts. Maybe a cup. I don't know. Maybe there'll be whole donuts. I thought about keeping some whole and putting a hole in it and stuffing my jam in there because I love a good jelly donut. But that's way far ahead. I don't know. Maybe I'll try one. So let me bring you guys down to the work area. And let's get to rolling this stuff out. See, I still got my messy mixer over there. And I do have a pan over here. And I sprayed this down with some oil because this dough was so sticky. I think we may need some oil on the wax paper, on the liner. So, let's see. So, they didn't say how much though. Forgot to get our roller down. Handy dandy roller. You know why I ever had this thing? I've been having this thing for years too. And well, we use it for pizzas, so it's not too much of a waste. So let's just sit that right there. And let's see how this dough comes out. Are you just gonna slip out for it? It is so sticky. But it did just slide out. Thank God for that grease. So it says roll the dough out on flour surface, 1 inch thickness. Y'all, do I need to add, let me see, just to make this more, yeah, we're just gonna, it didn't say do this, but I see a lot of people do this on top of their breading and pastries and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go with our gut. Maybe I need some more flour for my surface now. I'm sure I do. And I took all the flour. And I know it's going to get really big. Well, it should anyways. Lord be with us. Here we go. Let's try to roll this out. I don't know. Was I supposed to make it a ball first? Should I try? Should I try to make it a ball first, you guys? Oh, I really don't want to mess with it like that. Oh, it's springy. It's loose. Maybe it's just going to be here. Okay, we're just going to go with it. We'll start going with it. I don't know the way this is supposed to look, but it might need a bigger surface. This is a lot of dough. Okay, we're going to move this pan until we need it. Because this is a lot of dough. I don't know about these rolling skills, y'all. I don't know if this is working or not. We need to move this mixer too. And I got a little discrepancy there. Don't know what that is. And looks like this is going to be coming this way. So we're going to flour way over here too. I mean the whole surface. This is how they do it in the bakeries. And I don't have a ruler or anything to tell me what a fourth is. Fourth of an inch is. What does a fourth of an inch of flour look like? We're going to call that a fourth of an inch. That's what we're going to do. This is it. We're going to call this a fourth of an inch. I don't know what it is, y'all. I'm going to try to... And it's spread across there. This is just going to be a trial run. We're going to do a few and see if we got it right. You guys, bring y'all back up. We have to figure out what we cut these donuts out. So give me a second. Like I said, I don't have cookie cutters because I don't bake pastries or anything like that. And the biscuits that I do, my homemade biscuits, they are drop biscuits. Very simple. So let me figure out how I'm going to cut these out. I didn't think this through at all. Oh well. Let me figure it out. Okay, guys. So what I came up with is my Ninja cup, my Ninja mixer cup in a shot glass. I mean, that looks about the size of a donut, right? And then if I put that in there, it looks like about the size of the donut hole, I guess. All right. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Some of these don't look like a fourth of an inch thick, y'all. Some of them look thinner. Oh, well, it is what it is. Hopefully they taste good if we won't mind eating them. So, I'm going to start closest to the end here. And I guess, do I need to flour this just to make sure it don't stick? Yeah, we can do that. And I'm just going to, maybe that. Oh, that looks good. So, let's just keep going. We'll do the little holes in a minute. Okay, as y'all can see, we got them all rolled out. And I will tell y'all, some of these are thicker than the others. Like the middle is kind of thicker. It is thicker, not kind of. Thicker, and the ends are more thin. So we're going to see which way works out best. And I think all this dough, I'm going to try to put this back together and cut out some more. Because, you know, why not? I don't want to waste all these side pieces. And y'all see we got these little donut holes. I'm wondering if I can, like, roll them. Let's try this. Roll them into balls like that. And kind of let them rise again. And see if we can get some, you know, donut holes. I know that's what they use them for. So let's see if we can get some donut holes. Or they probably ain't going to be the best shaped donut holes. But let's see if we can get that out of these. Or maybe I don't need to do it at all. They'll just be donut biscuits. Yeah, but I don't want to waste them, so everything's getting fried. I don't know. Y'all, should we roll them? Should I try to just put a little ball on them like this? That's not bad. Yeah, so I'll do these. I'm going to roll these out. Get these on the pan and let them sit again. This recipe said 10 minutes. The one I watched with Smoking and Grilling with AB, he said he let his re-rise for 45 minutes, so... I don't know. I'm going to do it somewhere in there because it's all the same ingredients. So, you know, like, no, I'm not going to roll these out like that. We'll just leave them be. Okay. So, yeah. We're going to get these on the pan. Hopefully, I can get them on there smoothly. This little cup and this little shot glass worked out, y'all. And then I'm going to roll everything around this part And hopefully I don't mess up, you know, the consistency, if that's what it's called, of the yeast and the rise and stuff on the next donut batch. But we'll see. So let's get these on the pan. See how graceful we can be with getting these on the pan. Why didn't I do that before, you say? Pull all this off from around it to make my life easier? Because I'm not a baker. Okay, as y'all can see, we went through some technical difficulties, and as y'all can see, that something just clicked in my head. Pull off the surroundings, and then try to get the donuts up. And it took me forever for that light bulb to go off in my head. Hey, it's baking, man. You have got to either you love it or you hate it. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that because I'm in between with it, really. I don't love it, but I don't really hate it. I don't like it, for real. But I'm trying to like it. So I just put them back in the oven. Like I said, this recipe said 10 minutes. Smoking and grilling with AB said 45 minutes. So I'm going to go somewhere in between, especially because I got them thin ones. And it just didn't feel right to me. That filling, it didn't get me. So, and then the outlining, as y'all can see, I kind of rolled it up into a ball a little bit and put it back in there. So hopefully you get another rise on that too. And maybe make some more. So we'll be back when it's time for the next step. All right, guys, we are in here, and the oil is right about that 345, 350 mark. So we are ready to go. We want it at 350. We're ready to go. I poured these out. They didn't do much more rising. So we're just going to go with what we have. We're going to go with what we have. Like I said, this was testing our culinary skills in baking. Y'all doing this with me. So let's get the frying. Let me pour you guys down. Hopefully I can get them off the container good. Just gonna drop it in there. All right, to get them off. I really think that we should have kneaded it. Because when I went back and looked at Smoking and Grilling with AB, he did a little kneading on his dough. And his dough was stiffer than mine. So maybe next time, maybe on that test dough I have, we'll knead it. Looking good. They're puffing up. And then over here, I'm going to take you guys over here. I do have for the glaze, I got some powdered sugar. Didn't really measure, just put it in the bowl. And I have some milk, and we'll start mixing around once I get some of these out. And so that'll be our glaze. So let's take a look at these. I'm going to turn this down. I'm kind of scary about this, y'all. See, I feel like these got done real quick. We're turning this oil now. We're not getting ready to do this. So this batch is a bust. May still eat them. Who knows? So we're going to let them just go. I don't know how long this takes, y'all. I'm going to turn this oil down, though. I don't like the way it fried up that quick. It said 350. And 350 was a lot. That was quickly.
Girl, you the only one for me.
Hopefully they'll be done in the center.
My Shay Marie.
Look at that, y'all. A little dark for mine, but we'll see. Let me see what my temperature's at now.
Every situation, girl, the only thing I'm craving, I love you. I
Or maybe because we was over 350. Yeah, we're reaching 380 and all that. So yeah, we turned that down. So we're gonna take these out. Just a few seconds on each side. So who knows? Take these out and put these on the cooling pan we got going on over here. Let's see what this oil is again real quick. We need time to let that cool down. Yeah, that's rising to like 380. We are well over 380. We're like 390. Maybe that was the problem. Alright, next up, I got that turned down, so let it start dropping. Let's just see if we can keep our things a little bit better. They really don't need all that time. Experiments. I'm gonna taste into one of these and see if it's done. Oh, it's done on the inside. Oh, it doesn't take long at all. Okay, so it is done on the inside, so I don't have to worry about it not being done. So we're gonna turn that heat up a little bit. Flip that one. That one was a thinner one. I'm just gonna keep checking. We're gonna flip that one. Yeah, see, we don't want these to get all that brown. They don't take long at all. I guess because they're really light and airy. Okay. Okay, see, this is all a learning process, y'all. We got to do this together. Yeah, you gotta really watch these. They get done really, really quick. That's our pan over there, you guys. That we got going on.
Girl, from the first time that I saw you, I knew you were gonna be mine. Yeah.
Alright, you guys. I turned that off. Them donut holes that are left, hey,
That's why I proposed to you.
we just gonna call them lost to the experiment. But as y'all can see, they cooked up really fast, and I was scared that they wasn't going to be done inside. I mean, these things literally only needed maybe 30 seconds, maybe 15 seconds on each side. So, I don't know. Ooh, I look rough too today, guys. No apron on. Husband's going to say something about that. The aprons, they done got me. Said I'm always ruining my clothes, and I still get to put it on. Okay, so what we're going to do now, let's go on over here. But yeah, they cooked up just really fast, y'all. I didn't expect them to cook up that fast. So we're gonna make some glass. Let's do a little bit of milk at a time in your powdered sugar. And this glaze is really going to depend on you and how thick you want your glaze. You know, I got some bakers out there watching me like, work this tray out. We're gonna get better. Y'all gonna see the improvement over time. If this is something I choose to keep trying to perfect. Right there. That's pretty thick. If I need more, I'll add more powdered sugar and I'll add more milk together. Alright. Get these going. Maybe I should get a fork to do them with instead of my hand. Put it in there like that. Backyard is put it in there like that. Put it in there like that. Smash it a little bit. I'm going to make some room on here. Across our pan, we do have our pan lined with parchment paper. That recipe, I'm gonna start saying the hot and ready light is on at Shay Marie's. Okay, we got enough frosting. Let me perfect this. Taste one of these for me.
They come up here talking.
You
Not that
did.
you was recording. That's good though. That's good.
Is it good? Does it taste like a donut?
No, not really.
It don't taste like a donut?
No.
What it taste like?
It's between a funnel cake and a donut.
It's between a funnel cake
Yeah.
and a donut?
I guess if it was more fluffy, like a donut, it would taste more. I don't know. But that's good though.
Is it?
That's real good.
Thank you. You get ready to come back on camera and say that too.
Yeah. You my
I
little
know, but not on camera, in the background.
That's why I'm posting on this day.
Huh? No, I need you now.
I know, that's why I said I gotta wait.
But always stay.
Ooh, I think some of these would be too good. Just tossed in the powdered sugar, don't they? Powdered donut. I'm gonna do it like that and let you taste it. Well, if you like that, because I love powdered donut hoes.
Between a funnel cake and a donut. If it was more poofier, I guess, it would taste like more of a donut.
If it was more fluffier.
Fluffier.
Yeah, I think I did something with the dough, or the dough was too thin. I don't know.
That's good though.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Here, taste one of these powdered donut hoes. Tell me what you think about that. That's him, yeah.
I like it too.
You like it too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You think the
donut hoe tastes more like a donut.
tastes more like the donut?
Yeah.
The donut hoe does.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the glaze? Should it be thicker on there?
Mm-hmm.
Because I made my glaze thicker, and I'm thinking about double dipping them. What do you think?
Yeah.
Double dip them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the man has spoken, so let's get the rest of these done. Like I said, I'm going to go back through and double dip some of these. Y'all, my hands, this is the thing about this place is a wreck. Don't think about bacon, man. The place is a wreck. I said I already had tasted one with the, when it first came out of the fryer, and I was surprisingly shocked, you know, of the taste. I didn't think it was going to be done on the inside, but it was. Let me move this stuff over. Okay. I may leave some lightly frosted and some thickly frosted. I'll see what hubby has to say. But I was surprised that it was done on the inside. We got to start pushing these kind of close together. Some room. I do not feel like messing up another pan. Y'all can't even see anything. My bad. I'm going to taste one of these donut hoes myself. That's pretty good, y'all. That's pretty good. It's right. As quick as they cooked up, I think I would have thought that they would be a little bit more fluffier. But they are fluffy, though. That's the thing. They are fluffy. But I think they got to chew to them or something. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, I seen Smoking and Grilling with AB. He said he was going to knead it a little bit. And his dough was way more firmer than mine. So, maybe the next time I need to do a little kneading. Because it was so sticky wet. Y'all seen it. It was really wet. So, hell, I don't know, y'all. We just keep working with it. But they are good. I'm going to get these plated up. And as y'all can see in the speed up, that I did have to make more glaze. Oh, my God. I put so much powdered sugar in that bowl the first couple of times. I thought that was enough. It takes a lot to glaze these things. Kudos to you bakers. I got to give all my respect to the bakers. But yeah, I'm going to get these plated up and see how my family feel about it. Oh, and I did decide, so no, y'all not going to get to see me cook this time. Did decide we're going to do Pizza Hut. Yeah, so, well, I just smelled like a sweet in my mouth. But we're going to do some Pizza Hut today. Because I just didn't take anything out to cook. And with this bacon, I don't have no energy to cook. Okay, guys, it is dinner time, and my Valentine is here. He has arrived, so what we're going to do, I'm going to let him taste these donuts. I'm going to turn this camera around. Y'all don't need to see me anymore, and I'm looking more of a mess. So, I'm going to turn y'all around on my honey, and let y'all see these donuts. Well, him taste these donuts. Y'all's already seen them. Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day. We laugh. I don't. I'm a mess too.
Boy, please. And yeah, so
Valentine's
like
Day.
I said, we decided to go with pizza today. So that's the kiddos waiting to get their pizza. And here are the lovely donuts we made. Y'all remember
What's
this
that
big
say?
boy?
I want this one. That's one look crispy right here.
Which one you want, babe?
I want that one.
Honest opinion, no faking. This is the real. Me and my viewers went through this together. And Brendan already tasted one. He said it was really good.
I'm about to just taste this top one right here.
He's gonna taste he tastes the the big one. That's the one with the heavy frosting. Remember, it's heavy frosting. Too much frosting. It's a bit overwhelming, ain't it? It's sweet, ain't it?
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. But I probably wouldn't eat that much frosting on a donut.
Okay, so taste one of the lighter frosting one. And you can tell the lighter frosting one because you can see. And look, babe, this is the first batch we did. They was burning.
Taste this one.
You know, taste which one?
It doesn't feel soft.
Well, they've been for a while, and I had them in the oven, so.
Oh yeah,
What?
that's the one.
Light frosting?
Mm-hmm.
What it tastes like?
It's good.
It was supposed to be the Krispy Kreme copycat. It ain't Krispy Kreme,
But it's kind
though.
of like it has like a similarity with the taste.
Mm-hmm.
It's really similar. Krispy Kreme, they're like melt in your mouth, but like the taste, it's a lot more bready.
I think I gotta play with the dough a little bit more, so. Taste
Yeah,
one.
but the consistency of everything, if it was just like thicker a little bit, like thicker, it wouldn't be no competition.
Okay, taste the donut holes. You know that the holes come out of the donuts, and we didn't want to waste those. So that's a glazed one, and then I want you to taste a powdered one. Taste like the donut.
I feel like it did them better. Like the first one was too much frosting. This is really good. It's just like the shape of it it could be like thicker for the breading.
Yeah,
like
my dough
breading.
was kind of wet, and Smoking and
Right.
Grilling with AB, you know the one I watched? He did these, and his dough was so much more firmer than mine, but they were way thicker than mine too. And I didn't know if I wanted them that thick, but who knows?
That donut hole though, that consistency, everything about that was on point.
Was it? Okay, taste the powdered sugar. We just rolled that one around, and a couple of them around in powdered sugar.
It don't even got no powdered sugar.
I don't
on it,
have
bro.
no powdered
Barely.
sugar?
Oh, none of them got none of it. It's a lot of icing.
Oh, it's because it was hot. Same thing.
It just tastes like the icing.
Yeah.
Don't take no powdered sugar.
All right. So, got some work to do, right?
Why you got me in here ruining my appetite?
I know. Put it down. Put the donut down. I just wanted to sign out before
I'm
we
gonna
ate.
combine them two donuts and eat that tomorrow for work.
I know. I said that you didn't have nothing to carry out for work, and so that's why I really wanted to do this video. Maybe give you something to carry out
They're good
on
though.
your way out the door.
That donut hole was really good though. That first one I had.
Did Brendan like the donut holes too, didn't you? Yeah. So, okay. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Peace out.
Say bye, y'all. Say happy Valentine's Day. Brendan, you got anything? No.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right. Turn sign on out there. Okay, y'all, we did it. We did it. It wasn't perfect. We didn't expect it to be perfect. We did this together, though, so I guess maybe if we feel like it, if I feel like it, because I done told y'all about this baking stuff. It really ain't my forte. But I'm happy to know that we can do this. Put some treats on the table for the family, for our families, if we need to. So, again, I think the next one will be us out there planting onions, guys. So stay tuned for that one. And I'm just trying to pump these videos out for you guys. Try to pump my content out for you guys. Because I do so much in a day and I'm just not recording. So I got in that because I've been waiting on my honey to record me. And I'm so used to him recording me. So I'm learning this thing on my own. So again, thank you guys for hanging out with me in the kitchen. I will link Smoking and Grilling with AB's channel down below because he really is good. You guys, if you've never seen his channel, y'all need to check it out. He really is good. He has some great content out there, great food. So, thank you guys again, and we will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in to another episode with your girl, me, Shay Marie. And until then, guys, get the cooking, get the loving on each other, get the loving on your family. Peace out.